In this example, we're going to factor this quadratic trinomial, 7b squared plus 17b plus 6. And the first thing we always do is look to see if there's a greatest common factor that I can divide out of every single term before we ever do anything, and there is not. So let's look at the leading coefficient. Well, this thing is not 1, it's a 7, so we're going to have to use the AC method, which means we're going to take the A value, which is the leading coefficient, and the C value, which is the constant, and we're going to multiply them. So positive 7 times positive 6 makes a positive 42. So now we need factors of a positive 42 that add to make this positive 17. Well, because the product is positive, we know the signs are the same, and because they added to make a positive, we know the signs are both positive. So we'll put two positives, one on the left, one on the right. So both these factors. So factors of 42 are 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, and 6 and 7. Well, 3 and 14 looks like that's going to be the ticket, and they're both positive. So we're going to bring down this leading term, 7b squared, and bring down the constant, positive 6. But it's the linear term that I'm going to break down into two separate terms based on these factors. So plus 3b plus 14b. So I broke that 17b up into two terms, 3 and 14, each with b's. And now I'm going to use factor by grouping. So out of the first pair, it looks like I can pull a b out. So 7b plus 3. And out of the second, it looks like I can pull out a positive 2, and I'm left with 7b plus 3. Looks like these leftovers are the same, so I can factor those out. 7b plus 3 times my other factor, which will be the greatest common factors here, b plus 2. So here is the final factored form, quantity 7b plus 3 times quantity b plus 2 for this original quadratic trinomial.